Monday morning, wake up time, gets to work and stand in line. What would make her feel real fine? One Saturday morning. Coming up next is Tuesday's grind. The week is young, but I'm out of my mind. What would make her feel real fine? One Saturday morning. Wednesday, Thursday, jammed in the middle. Once again, make the pose a riddle. What struck me loose, but plays like a fiddle. One Saturday morning. Friday has an exit sign, but getting there still takes some time. What would make her feel real fine? One Saturday morning.
Welcome back to another Family Fun Films to watch one Saturday morning. Because of the raging success of my review of House Arrest, I've received countless letters praising my dazzling good looks, witty charm, and demanding another episode. Here are a few examples. Dear Bridget, that's me. Your hair is pretty. Love, Billy. Isn't that sweet? Thank you, Billy. And here we have one from Stephanie. The plate scene is the best. That's my favorite too. And here we have one from You Might Laugh Films. Movie to watch on a rainy afternoon is better. Moving on. Today's feature takes me back to my childhood and is a delightful romp down memory lane. Tomb Raider 2, The Cradle of Life. Where's that damn DVD?
Perhaps you recognize this animation, but something's missing here. Where's the obligatory close-up shot of that bear's butt? Before animating disgusting sleepy flakes on Ren's eyelids for Ren and Stimpy, John Kay's first gig included designing these opening credits featuring gimp bees and little girls eating suggestive, oversized sausages. Shelley Long headlines the film as Phyllis Nefler, whose wardrobe resembles a barf bag of polka dots and stripes that Joanne Fabrics threw up. Her newfound life ambition removes her from her lavish lifestyle when she agrees to lead her daughter's Wilderness Girls of America group. As you can see, she's clearly fit for roughing it.
Gonna kiss you. I'm gonna kiss you, Froggy, and turn you into a handsome prince.
After she comes home from a shopping spree, her soon-to-be ex-husband shows up to claim the last of his worldly possessions.
Still my house, you know.
Oh.
And right now, I am going to go upstairs. I'm going to get my barbell, and I'm going to get the rest of my clothes.
All he owns is a barbell and some clothes?
Touch anything in this house, and I'll call my lawyer.
Well, I can touch anything I want.
What is he suggesting? Is he going to poke around inside that fern?
Hello, Hannah. You remember your father, the big bad wolf?
Hi, Peaches.
Hi, Daddy. What are you picking up this time?
My dumbbells.
Be my guest. The fewer dumbbells in my life, the better.
I've got a great idea. Why don't you two just kiss and make up? Then I won't end up in therapy twice a week like Tessa.
Why don't you just lock your parents in the basement? I thought these people have money. Why is her hat just a strainer painted red? We're painting the strainers red. We're painting the strainers red.
Mom's gonna be our new troop leader.
What's so funny?
Well, I mean, it's hysterical. You don't have any skills.
Talk about skills. You were just outacted by dumbbells. What's with this overly invested maid?
I don't want you two to split up.
No one else will hire me.
Oh, see, there, I told you not to mention divorce in front of Rosa. She's helping me pack.
I'm letting her keep a dumbbell.
You had such potential.
What are you talking about? She made a hat out of a strainer. Phyllis doesn't take her husband's criticism too well and dumps out the rest of his belongings, which apparently all Craig T. Nelson owns are 10 ties and 40 socks. Later that afternoon, all of the Wilderness Girls begin filing in for their first troop meeting.
Marlene, I'm on my way to the hospital now. I'm stopping to drop Tiffany off at her troop meeting. I have a nose job at 3, a lift at 5, and a boob job at 7, so you won't be able to reach me.
Daddy?
Will you give me a boob job?
Dad, why are we stopping here? The park is a block up.
I'm late for an appointment, honey. That's the actor's life. Busy, busy.
You're going to unemployment, right?
Yeah, Unemployment, the movie. Maybe if she greeted them with a box of Samoas instead of her stupid, exaggerated tortilla shell taco outfit, her taco fit, they would have been more inclined to get out of the car.
I looked at the dailies. I want to reshoot the ending. Set it up for today.
Today? 5,000 extras? Redford? 15 helicopters?
Dad, you can't do it.
Why not, Tessa?
You're $10 million over budget. Redford's on another project, and you blew up all the helicopters yesterday.
They're not talking about the budget for this film, because if they were, then why isn't there a single scene featuring a helicopter explosion courtesy of Shelley Long mowing down a Bloomingdale's because her credit card was declined? Now that would have been some movie. And of course, no Wilderness Girls meeting would be complete without the presence of the daughter of James the Jackhammer Shaka.
You know how fast you were going back there?
Excuse me, officer. Don't you know who this man is?
Jasmine, honey.
Jasmine, cool it.
You're too modest, Daddy. Look, this here's the man who put the space in Sphinx's teeth. The man who knocked the hair off Hagler's head. He's the best. He's the greatest. He's my dad, James, the Jackhammer Shaka. Now, Daddy, shake the man's hand and let's be on our way.
He pulled off her Halston gown, sighed lusciously at the sight of her Fernando Sanchez underthings, and what?
And felt his manhood rising to a frenzy?
Felt his manhood rising to a pulsating frenzy.
What is this woman writing? 50 Shades of Khaki? The Wilderness Girl's outfit clearly isn't up to Phyllis's extravagant standards. What occasion is that outfit appropriate for, other than trying to get a zebra to mount you?
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
My God, darling, what is that?
I know. It's my Wilderness Girl uniform. What can you do with it?
You mean besides burn it?
S'il vous plaît.
I'll just add 400 polka dots. It'll be fine. In addition to her spruced up attire, Phyllis's nighttime sleep outfit consists of seashell earrings and Harry Potter's invisibility cloak. Too bad none of these things can save her from falling out of a tree when she's spying on her soon-to-be ex-husband. Well, she's dead. The end. The next day, a couple of limousines show up because the Wilderness Girls are ready to rough it. Meanwhile, Phyllis is hard at work earning her smoking badge.
Here's an idea for a Troop Beverly Hills smoking game. Every time Shelley Long is on screen smoking a cigarette, you have to smoke a cigarette too.
Baby, you're a superstar. I believe you're going far. Do what you want. Don't you do what you wanna? Be my little movie queen up there on the silver screen. Do what you want. Do what you wanna. Catch a plane to Hollywood, then right away your best buddies with Johnny Be Good, and he say, baby, welcome to the neighborhood. Now you can do what you want. Do what you want. You can make it big. You can make it bigger than life. See your name spelled right up on the bright lights. Bright lights.
She might not be able to handle herself out in the wilderness, but Phyllis's skill set will come in handy if World War Fondue were ever to break out. All it took was a little rain for the troop to hightail it to a hotel for the rest of the night.
Well, will you take a message, please? Will you tell her that Troop Leader Nefler called, and her recommendation for a campsite was totally unsuitable. There were no outlets, and there was dirt and bugs, and it rains there.
At a campground? You're kidding me.
Yes, hello. I'd like to place an order, please. Nefler Bungalow 4.
I'll take 2 flaming logs, please.
I went to Christophe's, where I usually get my hair done, but Christophe had mysteriously disappeared. And in his place was a stranger named Ronaldo.
I'm too scared. I don't want to watch this scene. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this.
He said, I'll streak your hair, and I'll give you a body wave. He worked very fast, and then As he turned my chair around to face the mirror, I saw it. He permed me!
Ah, yes, the classic hand in the bag of marshmallows prank. I hear if you put your hand in a bag of marshmallows overnight, then the next morning you'll find a Hershey's chocolate bar in your underwear. Here we find the girls earning their wiener wiggling and underage gambling badges.
Is this what you call roughing it?
1 bathroom for 9 people? Yes.
Have you never heard of a little troop called the Red Feathers? They were out there at that same site, camping last week. They chopped down trees and wove their own cloth and lived off of berries and squirrel meat. And never once did they have to go to the bathroom.
Must have been the squirrel meat.
The Red Feathers must have earned their constipation badge. Everyone gathers for annual Wilderness Craft Day, where the girls show off their teepee knowledge and finest totem poles.
What does that represent?
It's the source of power that allows a brave to defend his home and destroy his enemies. Right, Mom?
No, you couldn't be more wrong. Apparently, Troop Beverly Hills' creative clothes-storing backpack isn't quite up to par with knot tying or handing out paper plates. And no feature film would be complete without a riveting scene where a shirtless Craig T. Nelson opens up a jar of mayonnaise. Intimidated by her flashy Beverly Hills ways, Velda, the wilderness girl guru, sends her right-hand woman Annie Herman undercover to spy on Phyllis and her shenanigans. First order of business is the discussion of how to earn the Quasimodo badge and the title of Hunchback of Beverly Hills.
This troop sucks.
One of us has a hump! Later, they head out to the strip and all work hard earning their manicure badges, lip waxing badges, and jewelry appraisal badges. Next up is the aerobics badge.
Slop on my knob, like corn on the cob. Check in with me and do your job. Lay on the bed and give me.
And here we have most menthol consumed in one sitting badge. And here we have the Badger badge. And here we have your Take Your Squirrel to Bowling badge. My obsolete TV network badge. This is my Save the Whales badge. The Horse Appreciation badge. And well, I don't even know what the hell this badge is for.
They make a trip to the old folks' home and provide X-rated entertainment to Grandpa Joe. The aerobics gets a little out of hand, and an elderly woman has the most fun she's had in the last 40 years after being pushed down a hill. With a pineapple in hand and decked out in a scarf made out of either seaweed or Easter grass, the girls of Troop Beverly Hills accompany Phyllis to her divorce hearing and earn the divorce court badges all around. The girls learn they have earned 32 patches in just 3 weeks, and they are more than eager to iron them onto their uniforms.
When do we get our patches?
As soon as you beat that lisp. Velda's behavior grows increasingly more psychotic, leading to her creation of a more than disturbing bullseye dartboard of Phyllis. Obviously, she's just jealous of her smaller nose. Turns out the badges Troop Beverly Hills earned are null and void, so Velda, the leader of the badge police, revoke them. In order to redeem themselves, they agree to sell 2,000 boxes of cookies, which prove to be quite the task when the Red Feathers step outside their boundaries and dump all of their Samoas on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This leaves Phyllis's attire quite disappointed. Quoth the Raven, "Sell some more." Apparently, it's 1/4 Thin Mint because the girls put on a show celebrating cookie time, and of course the performance has to include a token Mexican maid shaking maracas and an African American girl imitating Tina Turner. Wonder if they have any tag-along flavored chew. 4,732 boxes of cookies later, Phyllis dons a quaint little Bo Peep number for her award-winning check presentation.
Do you like people to call you dictator or just Dick?
Oh, just call me Bong Bong, please. May I call you Phyllis?
Sure. Bong Bong.
Troop Leader of the Year?
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Sir, may I cut in, dance with my wife?
Little does she know, Craig T. Nelson actually wanted to dance with Bong Bong. Annie, on the other hand, shows up in her Cinderella gown, hastily thrown together by her fairy godmother, who must not have liked her very much.
Excuse me, Cheat. Hi. I'd like you to meet Annie Herman.
Annie Herman. Boing. Wanna wrestle? You related to Pee-wee?
The evening takes a turn for the worse when joint custody over Hannah is requested by the Nefler man. It's a good thing her dress also serves as a flotation device. She goes on a depressed Evian water binge, but later, in between all the innuendos and racial stereotypes, lessons were learned after all, and just in time for the Wilderness Jamboree.
Hi, Val. Lovely to see you too.
Okay, fine. On your mark, get set, go!
Oh my god, she shot a girl!
Oh, and Nefler, you better get moving. It's 20 miles to the nearest campsite, and it's about 100 miles to the nearest 4-star hotel.
Is there a being the biggest bitch badge? This woman has some serious issues. She's made a bullseye out of a fun-loving, carefree mother who's only trying to bond with her daughter via wilderness girls, then guts a wild animal on the spot, later turning it into a hat, and tops it all off by attempting to strand a troop of young girls in the middle of the woods by cutting the ropes of the only bridge around. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side.
This isn't even a bridge. This is a log. It's very treacherous, and that is a very, very deep ravine.
Hey Ginger, how would you like to earn the Act as a Bridge badge? Troop Beverly Hills finds their way across by tight log walking, but Velda is waiting for them on the other side, Yogi Bear hat and all. Is there a badge for stealing picnic baskets?
I don't know, Miss Cleanser. The map says this area is for hunters and trappers only. It might be dangerous.
It is only dangerous when you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, girls, who wants to earn their foot amputation badge? Despite the Red Feathers finishing first, Troop Beverly Hills wins because they actually finished with their troop leader. Velda earns the miraculously cured ankle badge because it was only kinda sorta broken. Velda takes off in a fit of rage after being fired and presumably goes home to make dartboards out of everybody's faces, following it up with running blue light specials for Kmart cookies.
Attention Kmart shoppers, blue light special, aisle 13, cookies.
And later earning her direct Howard Stern and private parts badge. Phyllis earns her rekindled romance badge, but it's too bad because the divorce is already final.
Forget this. I'm going to the ball.
This needs something.
You can't put wine in hobo stew.
Well, of course you can. What goes better with hobos than wine?